All eyes are on Texas today as state lawmakers begin working to get to the bottom of one of the biggest unanswered questions in the aftermath of the deadly Hill Country floods earlier this month. And that question is, why were so many people not alerted that the rising floodwaters were coming? NewsNation's Xavier Walton is live in Austin for us this morning. Xavier, you were on the ground in those hardest hit areas for days on end. You're still in touch with those folks. So what are they wanting and needing to see from this special hearing today?
Hey, Markie, good morning. To keep it simple, answers and accountability. Hunt, Texas, roughly 115 miles west of where we are, and I was there as Governor Greg Abbott was telling people about all these solutions that he was going to come up with, him and other lawmakers during this special session. Well, here we are. That hearing's set to get underway later on this morning. And people I'm talking to say they are really going to be paying close attention because what happens today, they believe, is really going to set the tone for the next 30 days and whether or not any solutions actually come to fruition. So here's the agenda, at least here's what they're going to be discussing and things that they're aiming to work on later on today. It's a bipartisan select committee aiming to address these 4 items. Flood warning system, so you're thinking a siren, maybe some sort of alarm that would notify people sooner. Flood emergency communications, relief funding for Hill Country floods, and then also natural disaster preparation and then recovery. Remember, people are still cleaning up debris as we speak, all of which are things people are questioning.
If your only warning system is a cell phone alert, what happens to those who don't have one? Or those who live in areas where the signal is weak or non-existent?
This wasn't just a climate disaster. This was a preventable and politically charged crisis.
All right, so lawmakers on both sides of the aisle are determined to get these items taken care of. So there's certainly bipartisan support, but there's also, other things on the agenda for the special session. That's created a bit of a rift, more specifically when you talk about redistricting on the part of Republicans. But Markie, Democrats say they aren't going to work on any other legislation until this legislative body addresses the Hill Country floods first.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.